Hallmark's wedding movies are some of our favorite, the celebration of love, commitment, and magic, and these are the top 10 best Hallmark wedding movies. From breathtaking wedding scenes to heartwarming love stories, these movies will take you on a journey of love, hope, and laughter. Starting off today's list is The Perfect Bride, Wedding Bells. We all obviously loved the first part of it, and the second one is even better. Fans of The Perfect Bride, get ready for the much-anticipated sequel that's guaranteed to steal your heart all over again. Pascale Hutton and Kevin Smith reprise their roles as the adorable couple who are now ready to take their relationship to the next level. Wait till you see the dream proposal that is probably a dream come true for a lot of women watching this.
Oh, it's beautiful.
So dreamy. I swear to God, Hallmark never fails us in being hopeless romantics. But as they begin planning their dream wedding, life throws them a curveball, and suddenly they're faced with the possibility of postponing their nuptials. It's a heartbreaking setback that would be enough to derail anyone's plans, but Pascale and Kavan are determined to overcome the biggest wedding planning dilemma of all, making their wedding happen no matter what. Join them on this emotional roller coaster ride as they navigate the ups and downs of love and life and prove that nothing can stand in the way of true love.
Just take things nice and slow. No surprises.
I know I would stand by it. Next, get ready for a heartwarming love story that will have you cheering for the underdogs. The Wedding March. Olivia, played by Josie Bissett, and Mick, played by Jack Wagner, college romance may have fizzled out, but fate had a different plan for them. Decades later, when Olivia is about to walk down the aisle with another man, Mick unexpectedly resurfaces as the owner of her wedding venue and the singer at her reception. First of all, I don't understand how Hallmark is so creative with their plots and never fails to bring more hopeless romantic movies that we talk about forever. Despite their rocky past, their reunion is far from over.
Mick?
Livy? You look
Older?
beautiful.
Oh, there's nothing quite like the feeling of being seen by someone from your past who still looks at you with love and admiration. It's the stuff of Hallmark movies where sparks fly and hearts are rekindled. To have someone from your past still see the beauty in you, even after all these years, is a rare and special moment that makes you feel like the star of your very own love story. It's a moment to savor and cherish, a moment that will stay with you forever. With the help of their grown daughters, who are determined to see their parents happy together, Olivia and Mick find themselves falling in love all over again. It's a story of second chances, forgiveness, and the enduring power of love, a reminder that sometimes the best things in life are worth waiting for. This might be a bit too fictional a line to say, but in Hallmark, all's well that ends well. Buckle up, folks, because the highly anticipated sequel to the beloved romance movie is finally here, Marrying Mr. Darcy. It's been 6 months since schoolteacher Elizabeth Scott and businessman and philanthropist Donovan Darcy first crossed paths at a Washington, D.C. dog show, and they're now blissfully in love and newly engaged.
Unleashing Mr. Darcy was just the beginning.
Said yes.
Congratulations!
With the help of her mother and sister, Elizabeth is eagerly planning a small autumn wedding that she hopes will be the perfect start to their forever. But as the arrangements grow more elaborate and the weeks fly by, Elizabeth begins to feel the weight of expectations that come with being Mrs. Darcy. With Donovan wrapped up in his work and his previously scornful Aunt Violet making amends, Elizabeth cannot help but question if she's ready for the next chapter of her life. And as their differences in background and temperament become more apparent, the pressure mounts, and she's left wondering, should she marry Mr. Darcy? With stunning performances from Cindy Busby and Ryan Pavey, this heartwarming and emotional journey is one you won't want to miss.
I have not fallen for Donovan Darcy. Quite the opposite. We bring out the worst in each other.
If you're a fan of love stories that defy expectations, get ready to fall head over heels for this one. Perfect Match is definitely a perfect watch. When an engaged couple can't see eye to eye on anything during the wedding planning process, the groom's mother decides to intervene. She hires 2 wildly different planners, an event planner and a wedding planner, to help bring their clashing visions to life. As these 2 planners work together to find a compromise, they quickly discover that they have more in common than they ever could have imagined.
At the wedding, guy must have really got to you. He did not get to you.
How come we didn't plan for this?
Whether he gets to her or not, the emotional journey of this movie is sure to get to your heart. You'll laugh, you'll cry, and you'll root for the couple to overcome every obstacle in their way. With charming characters, picturesque settings, and heartwarming storylines, this Hallmark's best wedding movie is guaranteed to leave you feeling warm and fuzzy inside and would make you believe in love all over again. Sparks fly, and before they know it, they're caught up in a whirlwind romance of their own. Get ready for a story of unexpected love and delightful surprises that will have you swooning from start to finish. Before we finish, did you know 95% of our viewers are not currently subscribed to our channel? So please hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying this video so we can continue. Now back to the video. Talking about weddings, what is better than a destination wedding? Get ready for a heartwarming and hilarious romantic comedy that will take you on a wild ride along with the scenic views. When Ellie Hamilton spends months planning her sister's dream destination wedding in paradise, she never expects to find herself facing the ultimate wedding day nightmare. Both the bride and groom are nowhere to be found. With the clock ticking down and guests arriving, Ellie has no choice but to team up with the best man, the last person she ever thought she'd work with.
We'll just get through this week and then never see each other again.
It's the journey that matters.
But as they work to save the wedding and keep the guests happy, Ellie starts to realize that her feelings for her ex may not be entirely in the past. Can they put their differences aside and make the wedding of a lifetime happen? Or will this romantic paradise turn into a disaster? Watch Destination Wedding and get all your answers along with some picturesque views all throughout. This movie would surely remind you of classic Hallmark love stories and the way couples work together to get over those hurdles in life and stay strong together. Moving on to a movie with a lot of drama and suspense along with a lot of romance and comedy. Here is Love Take Two, Just for You. When reality TV producer Lily finds out that her ex-boyfriend Scott has been cast as a groom on her show, she knows things are about to get complicated.
It looks like somebody's getting cold feet. Yeah, maybe this wasn't what he thought it would be.
No, it's worse than that.
As she works to create a romantic storyline for Scott and his intended, Lily cannot help but confront her own past and her unresolved feelings for Scott. But as the cameras roll and the other contestants compete for Scott's heart, Lily begins to see a different side of him and wonders if their love story was really meant to end. Will Lily be able to keep her personal feelings separate from her professional duties? Or will the undeniable chemistry between her and Scott take over and steal the show? And where there are weddings, there is also the dance. Love at First Dance is a beautiful romantic Hallmark special that'd sweep you away in a romantic wonderland. With his wedding day fast approaching, Eric is starting to feel the pressure, but that's not his only problem. He's also a terrible dancer. Desperate to impress his bride-to-be and avoid embarrassing himself on the dance floor, he turns to dance instructor Hope for help. But will it stay just till dance lessons, or will the fiancé be suspicious about them?
Sorry. You make this really fun.
Well, obviously not every dance instructor takes you to a fountain in a park to practice lessons, and hence, as the two spend more time together, they realize that their connection runs deeper than just dance lessons. With the wedding just around the corner and society's expectations weighing heavily on their shoulders, Eric and Hope must navigate their growing feelings and decide what they truly want in life. Moving on to the next series, All of My Heart, of which the wedding part is obviously epic. Jenny and Brian's wedding plans are threatened when a distant relative of Emily's claims the house they're staying in. With their beloved home on the line, the couple must find a way to raise the money to keep it. They pour their hearts and souls into expanding Jenny's home baked, and even consider drastic measures like a return to Wall Street. A fan-loved moment is when they cannot decide on the wedding card and which one to select. They let their little goats decide it for them, and it is a perfect family moment right there.
Lucy likes this one.
Good job,
There
Lucy.
you go. Okay, that's the one. Awesome. Thanks, Gabby.
Is that the one, Lucy?
Okay.
Clearly, I've made some great choices.
But as the wedding day draws closer, the pressure mounts, and their friends in Bucks County band together to help them through this tough time. With their love put to the ultimate test, Jenny and Brian must fight to keep the home that brought them together and to prove that their enduring love can overcome any obstacle. Starring the talented Lacey Chabert and Brennan Elliott, this heartwarming Hallmark movie is one you won't want to miss. But what is a wedding without any music? Get ready to sing along and fall in love with A Country Wedding, the Hallmark Channel's heartwarming film starring Jesse Metcalfe and Autumn Reeser. When a country singer returns to his hometown before tying the knot with his Hollywood starlet fiancée, he's suddenly faced with an unexpected dilemma, his old flame.
This magical relationship. It only happens once in a lifetime.
I don't think you should settle for less.
We couldn't agree more. Never settle for less. And hence further in the story, as he reconnects with his childhood sweetheart, he starts to realize that true love may have been right in front of him all along. But with the wedding just around the corner, he must decide whether to follow his heart or stick with his plans. Don't miss this touching story about second chances and the power of hometown love. On the last of the list, but definitely not the least, get ready for a heartwarming tale of second chances and unexpected opportunities with The Wedding of a Lifetime. In this Hallmark Channel original movie, viewers are introduced to a couple who have recently gone through a separation. Just as they're trying to navigate their new normal, they find themselves unwittingly entered into a contest for an all-expenses-paid wedding, on national television no less.
Surprised? Yeah, well, what is all this?
You're on national television.
Oh.
Don't worry, Darby, you look gorgeous.
As they work together to win the competition, they cannot help but be drawn back to each other and the feelings they thought they had left behind. Starring the talented Jonathan Bennett and Brooke Dorsey, this romantic movie will leave you cheering for the couple to reignite their love and tie the knot once and for all. So these were the top 10 best Hallmark wedding movies. Which is your favorite? Which movie did we miss? Please let us know in the comments below. And if you liked our content, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to our channel. Your support keeps our channel going. Thanks for watching, everyone.